Hi, readers. Last week we were working on reading fluently and stressing the important parts and reading like you are a newscaster. And today I want to teach you that when grown-ups are at parties, at a restaurant or when we hang out at each other's houses, or right now because we can't go see each other, I've been having Zoom meetings with my friends, and we don't just eat if that's what we're doing, but we also talk, and we talk about the books that we're reading and the new things that we've been learning. And I want to teach you that you can have fun talking about your books just like a grown up. And that you share the important things that you've learned and all the new information, and you can ask interesting questions about your book too. So, readers do this because they want to share what they've learned from books and all the fascinating things that they've learned about the world. So, they often use these steps. You talk about what you've learned, and then you could say, like, oh, you're never going to guess what I'm learning about. Or you could say, what surprised me most was, or an interesting fact was. And listeners, so maybe your listeners can ask you more. They can react. They're going to ask you, what else did you learn? Or I wonder, and they'll ask other questions. So the other day I was having a Zoom meeting with my friend, and she's a teacher. She's a second grade teacher. And I was telling her all about our monkey book and how I learned so many interesting things about the monkeys and how I didn't know that some of them could live on the ground. And she said, really, that's fascinating. I didn't know that either. And then we talked about snow monkeys, and we were wondering how snow monkeys could survive in the snow because it looks awfully cold. Look at him. He looks quite chilly. And so we had to look it up. We did a little more research to learn more, and we found out that the snow monkeys live where there's these hot pools, and they sit in these hot pools of water. And I thought that was really fascinating, and so did my friend. So we also talked about how they eat all different things. And then I even showed her this picture because I thought it was kind of gross that they eat insects, and she thought that that was pretty yucky too. So we talked about our books, what we were learning about, we shared them, and she was really excited, and she thought she might read this book to her students too. So readers, when you want to talk about your books, you're going to tell them, you're never going to guess what I learned about, or telling them the most surprising thing or an interesting fact that you learned. So you're going to take your book that you've been reading and go find someone that you can talk to. So ask your mom, your brother, your sister, grandma, grandpa, anyone who you think would like to hear what you're learning about. Okay? So good luck, friends.